So you're thinking about moving to Ocean Springs, Mississippi. That's just great because today I'm going to be showing you a wonderful community known as Maurepas Landing. I'm going to be showing you different structures, different architectural styles, different price points. If you stick around to the end, I'll be showing you exactly how Maurepas Landing was named and give you a little bit of history behind it. So come on, let's take a look. Every day I'm getting calls from folks just like you, whether they're moving in 7 days or 7 months, all wanting information about living in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. So if you'd like to keep up with these weekly videos that I'll be putting out, why not subscribe to my channel, touch that notification bell, and be on the cutting edge of the new videos once they come out every week. Maurepas Landing, upon entering, is a single boulevard, tree-lined street, 4 lanes coming into the subdivision, and beautifully characterized by the median here in the middle that is tree-lined to give you a real inviting entrance into the community. This community was established in the early 2000s, late 1990s, as a planned community with one entrance coming in and out to make it somewhat exclusive. You'll see from the drive the beautiful mature trees throughout the area, lush landscaping, beautiful curb appeal to all these houses. This particular subdivision is a little bit more upgraded, or should I say somewhat a little bit more exclusive to Ocean Springs, because it was truly planned out. This is not a subdivision that was created from a national builder, which you have 4 or 5 different floor plans with different facades. This particular subdivision was what we call a stick built, in that they were each individually designed and built according to the buyer or the owner's specifications. The homes here start at around 2,000 square feet and go up to as large as 6,000 or 7,000 square feet. The much larger homes are here at the back of the subdivision, which is on Fort Bayou. So not only do you have a beautiful home site, but you also have the use of the water, where you could build a pier out to Fort Bayou and within minutes be out to Biloxi Bay and even to the Gulf of Mexico. Maurepas Landing is situated within the Ocean Springs Municipal School District, one of the renowned school districts in the state of Mississippi, with high school especially traditionally voted as one of the best, if not the best, school systems in the state of Mississippi. And also the elementary and middle schools are right there with them. see there are a few home sites still available. These go all the way down to the water. In the beginning homes that were built here in the subdivision, say around 2,000 square feet, in the mid 300s to high 300s. Then you go up to the bigger houses, the larger homes, in the 3 to 4,000 square feet homes, and they could be anywhere from 450, 550, 600. And then you've got the much larger homes that could be 5,000 plus square feet, and especially if they're on the water, could be as much as 1,000,000. So you have a wide variety of different homes, different price range, different styles on which to choose. I will say that the subdivision is somewhat stable in that there are not that many homes that come up on the market in the area. And when they do, they're nabbed up pretty quickly. Ocean Springs is a small town of approximately 19,000 residents. This particular area is high enough to where flood insurance is not necessarily required, except if you're down here close to the Fort Bayou area, which is right on the water. People love this destination area in that there are many amenities. One in particular is right down here close to the downtown area, and a place just an inviting area. Maurepas Landing subdivision is close to the downtown area of Ocean Springs, which is a mecca for folks to come and shop in the boutique shops down in town, eat at the wonderfully established restaurants, including a renowned James Beard restaurant, celebrated restaurant, in that the chef was recognized by the James Beard Foundation a couple of years ago. Plenty of places for nightlife, bars, restaurants. Many times during the year, the streets will be blocked off for different festivals in the evening, pub crawls, where you go from restaurant to restaurant, and special dining discounts. Some of the amenities of the subdivision, or certainly you can notate that there are sidewalks pronounced on throughout the subdivision. These beautiful medians with trees galore. And this area is only about 25 years old, so these are very mature, lush trees. It is the summertime. You can see some of the crepe myrtles about to bloom. But this is what makes the subdivision unique, because a builder didn't come in and plow down all the trees and shrubs and what have you and put out houses lickety split. These were all planned. Throughout the area, there are quite little cul-de-sacs such as this one. And here again, right in the middle of this cul-de-sac is a nice little earth berm median with well-established trees. Everyone takes pride in ownership on their property here. Beautiful foliage. Beautiful trees. Another thing, you're close to the, well, really, the post office is right here. We walk to the post office if you like, or downtown municipal buildings, or if you like, you can come pay your water bill, visit the library. We have a very, very nice library, and it is used, not just students or young folks, but the entire public alike. Ocean Springs is a small town incorporated in 1892. In the mid 1800s, Ocean Springs was popular because of the healing powers. The mineral springs in the area is known now as the Marble Springs area, where people would come to, I guess, get in different bathtubs or get down close to the water where the mineral springs were. And I guess that was a premonition of spas, and people would flock here to get the medicinal powers, mineral powers from the Marble Springs. I guess somewhat like Roosevelt had in Georgia when he was president. Thus the name Ocean Springs. When leaving Maurepas Landing, I'm going to show you here just how quickly you can be to downtown Ocean Springs and Front Beach. You're right here at Highway 90, highway turn, and you'll be taken out to only a block or two from the entrance to downtown Ocean Springs. There's a shopping area right here, several different restaurants. You can get your CBD here. One thing that makes it nice about Maurepas Landing, you're right next to one of the historical districts, designated areas in Ocean Springs. There are houses that are 100 years old, tree-lined streets with years-old oak trees. And one thing that really makes it nice also about Maurepas Landing is that it is also in the golf cart district. You can cross the highway, this Highway 90 that I'm on, certain designated areas, on a golf course. Of course, it can be treacherous, so you do have to be careful. But it does make it nice if you want to just scoot around. And if you did want to take your car to downtown, you could certainly take your golf cart for a nice little stroll downtown, where the culmination of restaurants are and nightlife activity. But you see, I'm going a little bit fast here because I'm on the main thoroughfare here in Ocean Springs, which is US Highway 90. And you see right now, I'm going to be turning on to Washington Avenue, which takes you right smack dab into downtown Ocean Springs. And here we are on a jam-packed Sunday afternoon on Washington Avenue, which is the main drag through downtown Ocean Springs. It's the depot where the Chamber of Commerce is located and where we will now have train service going from here to Mobile to the east or New Orleans to the west. Showing you here some of the quaint shops downtown Ocean Springs. Here you are. You see a golf cart because obviously this is the golf cart district, so people can ride their golf carts downtown to go shopping. This is a walking town downtown in that you can just park your car and walk and stroll to different establishments, different bars, different restaurants. Completely lined the downtown area. This beautiful oak tree shaded street. It's a boutique shop paradise. Our daughter and family were here this past week for the July 4th weekend, and they stayed at a VRBO that had, as part of the rental, the use of a golf cart. So they tootled around downtown, went to the beach in their golf cart. To the left here is the renowned Walter Anderson Museum of Art, named and dedicated to Walter Anderson, who was a local resident who became world renowned for his artistry, paintings, sculptures. And here's one of our small boutique hotels. I don't even know how many rooms are in here, maybe 10, 12. And then further down here, we have this little children's park. And here again, this is our last stop before Front Beach. There is another beach here. It is East Beach. And you can capture that in my Ocean Springs Waterways video that hit YouTube a couple of weeks ago. Tells you a little bit about that. But you can see we are now in this historical district again, because we have 100-year-old homes, and there's certain restrictions. You can't do a lot of your outside of your property without permission from the Historical Commission. So you can see that was only about maybe 7-minute trip from Maurepas Landing down here to East Beach. And why I came here is I wanted to tell you how Maurepas Landing got the name. This is Fort Maurepas Park, one of Mississippi State Parks, and you can see that I'm here standing in front of Pierre Lemoyne d'Iberville, who discovered Ocean Springs in 1699 when he landed at Ship Island, way back in the distance there, because he was looking for the mouth of the Mississippi River. They built a fort right here, and it is now a state park. Lots of activities are here. Let's take a look at some of these different things that are going on over here. A lot of folks here today. People coming out picnicking. They have a pavilion here. And up here is a stage, bandstand, different concerts going on. And then you've got a beautiful view here right of Biloxi Bay, looking over the Biloxi Ocean Springs Bridge. Different areas to picnic, just to sit and enjoy. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work on the beach over here. And there's a public pier. Must be some kind of a church group maybe, or some summer campers enjoying the park. But it's a beautiful day in Ocean Springs. Just a nice, quiet front beach area. We have two beaches. We have Front Beach here, and then going down the beach this way, around the harbor, and over on Shearwater Drive. Then we have East Beach, which is a little bit quieter a beach than here. It's more residential, I should say. But there are two beaches that are enjoyed by the public, well, really throughout the year. Here's a wonderful little park for the young ones, for the little kiddos, for them to enjoy. And around the corner here is a splash pad. It's not being used right now, but kids can go play in the water. This would be an old, very old oak tree stump that was left after Hurricane Katrina. And there was a guy who did sculpture work out of all the stumps up and down the coast with chainsaw artistry. This is, I don't know that I've ever seen one with the trunk was so big. This is a very large trunk on this tree. So it's a shame that we lost that in Katrina, but we made some artwork out of it. Walking over here to where there's a little splash pad for the kids. It's still wet, so they must have come and gone today. But this is Fort Maurepas Park, Mississippi State Park, overlooking beautiful Biloxi Bay on out to the Gulf of Mexico.
I've showed you Maurepas Landing subdivision community, and I've shown you how easy it is to get from Maurepas Landing to downtown and Front Beach for where actually Fort Maurepas is. So let me tell you how to get to Ocean Springs from Interstate 10. Here's Interstate 10 with the interchange here, which is exit 50. You just simply go straight down Washington Avenue until you reach Highway 90, which kind of breaks up Ocean Springs in half here. And then you go about a block or two over due east, and there you'll find Maurepas Landing. And from Maurepas Landing, like I showed you in the video earlier, you go over here to Washington Avenue. Here we are. Washington Avenue goes straight down through the city, down to the beach, and here you are at Fort Maurepas Park, the namesake of Maurepas Landing. Now, getting back up to Highway 9, you can simply go due west here, go through Biloxi, go through Gulfport over here. And from here, if you wanted to get back to Interstate 10, you'd go the 110 corridor all the way up here to this large interchange. You can go over here about 90 minutes to New Orleans. Or if you wanted to go due east, you could get over here to Mobile, the Alabama beaches, and Pensacola Beach. So you can see once again how easy it is to get up to the exit 50 from Maurepas Landing.
So if you'd like more information about moving to Ocean Springs why not shoot me a text, drop me a line, or better yet, arrange a Zoom call so we can meet face to face. That way I can help you with your smooth move to Ocean Springs. Welcome home.